No! Video games.
Yeah, I've actually been on kind of like a media blackout for FF15. I don't want... The only thing I've played is the demos, and I've seen a couple of trailers. And I don't want to go in with any precognition, preconception. I just want to fucking play it and see if the characters or the story or the world engrosses me in any way at all. Because it's been a very long time since an RPG has done that for me. But I haven't given many chances. But I tried with 13 when that shit came out, and oh my god, I couldn't even get past the first disc. I was done. I think we might get some news about Dissidia. I think Dissidia is being delayed a whole fucking bunch, just because they're gonna add like a big ass single player element to that thing, just like they always do with the PSP games, which is smart, you know. You want to make Dissidia a big game that people that aren't just gonna play the multiplayer can get into.
Is this supposed to be a few?
13 had more than one disc. 13 had like 4 discs on Xbox 360.
I think we'll all the way back up to that too, actually. There's no one back over there. No. Chad, help me out here.
Oh no, I have no interest in seeing Kingslave. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
I will actively not go see Kingslave. I really don't. I know it's part to do with the story, but if they require me to go see a fucking movie to tell their story about the events that happen in the game, then that is just bad storytelling. And apparently the movie's not good.
Here's all you gotta do.
Shove!
You just look up...
Cloud having personality. Him and Aerith jump from a roof, top to rooftop, and Cloud made fun of Aerith and the two laugh. Also, fist pump victory. Yeah! Fucking, yeah, he's a human! He is not a fucking human in...
Not an Advent Children.
Not an Advent Children. I know, I agree with you, Shub. He's fucking human.
Here you go. Here's all you gotta do. Look up World of Final Fantasy cutscene The South Seas. It's 30 seconds long. That's kind of all I really have to say on it. Just look up just even that. It's awful. It's pure fucking anime trash.
Okay. Fuck up. Yeah, because if you miss that one drop there, you can't get to the boss and they make you go all the way around again.
Do we have X-Men vs. Street Fighter for Saturn? The Japanese one? I don't think so, Helix. We have a copy, but it's a super Japanese one, if you know what I mean.
I'm losing hearts every time I do that, too.
How much?
Oh,
Wait, she collected one.
no. Something dropped.
Yeah, I'm not super into like that. I'm not into FF15 at all, so Kingslave would like do nothing for me if it's like the whole point of it is to hype you up for 15. I'm not.
I guess, but here's the thing.
I'm no interest in 15. Technically, I want the game to interest me when it comes out. I'm not gonna buy into the hype at all because I've played. Well, it's like I said, played the demos. I feel this game can be good if it performs better than the demos do, because the demos do not perform well. But the game did get better on the second demo.
Sure, but do the characters intrigue you at all?
Not from the demos, no.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of the problem.
I need a steak. Holy shit. Okay.
Is that Final Fantasy 6 is intriguing.
Thank you, Skyheart.
The characters are what make the whole fucking game.
From the start of 6, you're kind of intrigued, where it's like these fucking soldiers are approaching this small mining town on these mechs in the snow.
Oh yeah, the set piece that starts everything is very intriguing.
Oh, this is intriguing, and they have like this fucking girl who's got like a crown on her that's controlling her, and that's
most
kind of interesting.
One of the most important parts of an RPG and storing is creating an intriguing opening.
Right.
They want you to be interested and invested like fucking that. And it's like a movie. Like you start something interesting that happens to characters.
Yeah.
You question what's happening and you want to know more. FF7 is a great fucking example. FF6 is a great example.
6 has that really intriguing intro. 7 has the whole thing with the train zooming in.
8 has a good cutscene, but that's it.
Yeah, and then it opens up with you just in a fucking bed.
It has actually a very boring opening. that you play. It's like, what? Okay, I'm in school, I get it. I can't remember 9 at all.
9 is
played 9.
you're sailing in to do the play, and then, like, you steal something during the play, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that happens at 9.
The only thing I remember at the beginning of FF12 is running through fucking sewers with that nippleless asshole.
Well, you have the thing before that where there's, like, that military coup thing, which is kind of, like, more cinematic, but... So it's got a little bit of that going on for you.
No boss?
It's
I
pretty
mean steak.
steak in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, I haven't played many of them. I've played 6 and on, but not 13 as much. Yeah, 6 and 7's openings are pretty goddamn iconic.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I want to know what to
And,
say.
like,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
one of my favorite games, RPGs, is Skies of Arcadia. And the opening of that is fucking
that's cool.
amazing, because you have, like, the one girl trying to escape on a little tiny scooter ship, and this big Imperial ship comes,
Well,
and
that's
then,
his
so
eye.
it's kind of like a little bit of, like, Star Wars-y, but then this pirate ship comes up out of the clouds, and there's these, like, you jump in on this raid of pirate ships who are raiding this Imperial Armada ship, and, like, there's all this, like, crazy shit happening and stuff, and it's not really crazy, but just, it's an exciting fucking, like, opening. It's very lappy.
The other day, I was like testing out. This was like a few months ago. I was testing out some old video signals from PlayStation, and I stuck in Breath of Fire 3
Yeah,
because I just remember so little about the game, but I remember the game very fondly.
yeah.
So I plugged it in, and the opening of the game is fucking great. It's a bunch of dudes mining just a giant mine and blowing things up, and all of a sudden they blow this thing up, and there's a dragon inside a crystal, and then there's this. I forgot about it. There's this pretty awesome moment where the dragon breaks out, and these guys are like, "Holy shit, it's alive! Run!" And then I'm sitting there waiting for the next thing to happen, and then I realize I'm in control of the dragon. So you run around the mine toasting dudes, like fucking murdering guys left and right as they're chasing you down. And then eventually you turn into a little boy. And I'm like, oh, this opening
Because
is
Ryu's
fucking...
the dragon or something.
Yeah, Ryu is the dragon. I'm like, this opening is fucking awesome. Holy shit. And I actually ended up playing the game for about an hour because I was just interested to see where it's going. And then the tiger guy finds you, he adopts you, and you go and start stealing shit with him. I'm like, well, this game's fucking great, man. Holy shit. Breath of Fire 3 is really good.
Yeah. See, guys, look, the fucking... Because I knew this was going to fucking come up. Yeah, Skies is anime as fuck, but you know what it isn't? It doesn't have a character making up make-believe swear words every fucking line of dialogue going, what the honking hawk, which happens all the time in World of Final Fantasy. All the fucking time. Oh, peanut butter jelly sandwiches!
Oh, that is a...
And then there's...
That is a modern trope.
They have a cutesy little flying,
what's his name?
fluffy
Robin.
fairy,
Batman and Robin, the original Robin does
fairy
that shit.
dog around them that all the time, and it says in a super high, squeaky, girly voice, puts "the" in front of every word.
I've heard about this.
It's
in
fucking
modern
terrible.
dub.
Like that's a different type of anime.
I've
That's
heard
like,
about this sort of direction in modern dub and voice acting, and a lot
there's
of
anime
voice
and then
actors
there's
fucking
anime
hate it.
trash,
Yeah, a lot of voice
which
actors
is what
hate it.
World of Final Fantasy is. Let's have a cutesy thing that goes like, oh, what we're going to the Nibelheim to feed the
Simmons, what the honk?
what the honking hawk, like peanut butter sandwiches.
I have heard about this specific directorial style for a lot of voice actors.
Make it
and-
super fucking cute.
Yeah, make it super cute, and it comes across as like horrifically childish and cringy.
Okay, I'm trying to play a game here, don't sell me a fucking keychain.
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. I've just heard about it from voice actors.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Like, it's terrible, and it's like
We don't need the expansion card, Helix. I think we might actually have a copy of X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I'll have to check. We might have been sent one.
for Saturn.
Yeah.
Oh, we have it.
We have the game, but I don't know if we have a actual copy of the
I
game.
think you did. You
Motherfucker.
definitely have an actual. Yeah. Which one? X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
X-Men vs. SF. I don't know. Don't, hold on to that shit, Helix. Hold on to that.
Check.
We got the action replay card, which has the 8 meg RAM in it, and we have the hacked action replay card, the soft modded one. There's an amazing soft mod for Saturn, guys, that is godlike. It is the soft mod of all soft mods, but it requires an action replay card that you can buy for like $30. What time is it here? It's 4:15 in the morning.
Nice.
We're practically running a podcast right now.
Yeah,
You hunker munker.
I don't know, man. If you like that shit, that's fine. But
Woo!
holy hell,
Made it
like,
to the church right when I had one.
Made it to the
pixel
church on time, Steve?
Right when I had a pixel of
Steve,
help.
did you make it to the church on time?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I just had to make my.
yeah,
reference.
it's just trash. I don't know. Like, I'll
Alright.
take bad dialogue or no dialogue. I had this like discussion with someone while they were playing the game. on stream, and it's like, I will take Dark Souls cryptic, no dialogue over super cutesy anime horse shit.
Chat, where do I go from here? Because I got Dracula's bone and I got his eye. So what do I?
Eye? That was the white crystal.
It's a crystal. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, you gotta get his eye. So I think I got his hip bone and I got his eye. Where do I go from here? No, the chat. I need the chat.
How many people in the chat do you think honestly played this game?
Somebody told me to. Yeah, somebody.
A lot. So here's the thing: a lot of our chat room is around our age. So
Yeah.
they're in like their early 50s.
Yeah.
So many of them have played these old games back when they came out. It's like asking, what should I do next in Mega Man 2?
Oh,
Who
shit,
the fuck would know that? Oh, I know that completely.
I have a fucking shield now. I forgot about that. No, but the people in the chat, they already know. Plus, they can go on the internet and look for us.
That's my opinion on text versus voice acting in RPG. It's the #1 thing you can cut down to save money. Do text. A lot of the times, the voice acting just pisses people off.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, if you're like, you're into it, fine. I'm not gonna say like don't be into it.
I remember it because the first game to really strike an importance of voice acting for storytelling in an RPG. The first game was Final Fantasy X. Like that was the first game you're like, holy shit, they're talking 90% of the time. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. And now it's kind of revered as like the horrible voice acted game.
Yeah.
But really, it was like the first RPG that really did that. That was a JRPG.
Yeah, like they had like most.
Like most of the dialogue, all the characters acted out,
Yeah.
and they were in scenes, and it was like, god damn, you don't use your imagination at all.
But even then, Final Fantasy X's fine. It's kind of whatever. It's you know, it's got a little.
It is what it is.
Shows its age a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's like it's not trying to sell you plushies and keychains.
I am not a fan of the grid system in 15 though.
Grid system?
where you move around the sphere grid.
Oh, I kind of like
it's
it.
okay,
Because it kind of like showed you what you were going
but some
towards.
characters get like super fucked.
Oh yeah,
by,
Kamari's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Kamari got put in the fucking like.
Yeah,
you know,
Kamari is like the dankest part of the sphere grid.
sphere grid. And like some characters had like this clear path to being
Oh,
OP.
that is what I didn't.
Why is that?
That's what I didn't like about 10 is that there was no world map of any kind.
There is no world map.
It was
in 10.
just like, you
Yeah.
want to go here, it's like tactics.
Yeah.
You just get like a thing and you just go
Yeah.
from there to there and choose to go. And I was like, that's kind of... That's
The
exactly...
Shupas?
You know what I liked about these towns is that in every town there's like a death pool in the middle of the town. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck
How
has
does that old man make this jump
every time? Like, how the fuck do you even travel, dude?
Bring out your dead. He doesn't travel. He stays on that ledge.
Ledge being his
Yeah,
for the
like
rest of his
Grandia
life.
1 had some
For the
VO.
rest of his
Like,
life.
Grandia 1 had a little bit here and there, but not a whole bunch.
Yeah. It was mega important cutscenes. And the voice acting was bad, but whatever. It didn't have characters going, "What the honking hawk? Peanut butter jelly sandwiches."
The Whorehammer Burley slap.
Yeah, the whorehouse. It didn't make me cringe out my fucking skull.
Let's see, where's the church?
In all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Souls game's story. Like, I've already said this, I really like the Bloodborne
The
story.
darkness came and all was ashen. The flame would be lit by the
I don't know.
coveting heart.
I don't know if I piss off a lot of Dark Souls fans by making a very, very, very quick joke about the story, but that's really how I look at it, and it just isn't
Hey, if you think
intriguing.
about it,
And
this
that's
is-
like Lord of the Rings story.
If you think about it, this game is kind of Dark Souls-y, huh?
There, your chair.
Fire was born from man, and man took fire to create death, but death fought back and made the pygmies, and the pygmies brought the new age of iron. Like that. That is how I hear Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons, Dark Souls story. I'm just like,
Hey,
fucking,
hey,
what's going on?
Hey, Lord of the Rings.
What's going on?
Amazing. Lord of the Rings is the best story.
I got that. No, I made that up myself. If Matt describes that the same way, then that is how alike that me and Matt from Best Friends think. Because that is how I think of the Dark Souls
Go
games.
upward right to find next area. Upward right.
Triggered. I'm officially triggered. That's why I said I kind of like Bloodborne, because it's rooted in events that happen. Like, dudes, dig, find alien thing, use blood, makes us gods. Oh no, we're turning into monsters. Make more blood. More people become gods. Oh god, no, people are becoming. What the fuck? We gotta kill them all. Like that's Bloodborne in a nutshell.
Dave, you gonna find out watch Lord of the Rings this year?
Well,
you
now I
meant
gotta watch
Sims, okay.
the Big Lebowski. I gotta fucking...
Big Lebowski.
How have you not seen that yet?
Busy, man. Busy.
Not busy. You've been staying off the internet.
Yeah. If there's one thing about Bloodborne that immediately makes the game fucking godlike, is cutting down the giant brain thing. That's a reference to Demon Souls, actually.
Oh no, I meant Simmons. Yeah, well, we described Dark Souls the same fucking way.
Yeah. It's a reference to the fucking, the giant... There's this part in Bloodborne, I don't know if you've seen it, Simmons, where you go to the end of the game, and at the end of the game's area that you're kind of going through, you see this thing in the distance that's like hanging out chains, and it literally looks like a giant brain that's just like held up. And you can unlock this thing that makes it fall.
Yeah.
But to actually find out how to get down there, you will never come across on your first playthrough unless you're really looking. And on my second playthrough, I did it, and I didn't know about this because my second playthrough I was actually finding the shit I didn't do. So I went down there, and you find this thing, so you take this really long elevator down into just dark blackness.
Yeah.
So you're down there, and there's fucking nothing. You're like, where am I? So your character's running around in what looks like a dream sequence. And then you run, and if you don't have a torch on you, you all of a sudden come up with this huge fucking eyeball that's just looking right at you. Scared the shit out of me. Because I was playing it in the dark and everything. Spooked the fuck out of me when I was running down there. And then you put up a torch and it's this giant, the brain with eyes, and all the eyes look at you. But it doesn't do anything. You can't talk to it, you can't hit X. You can whack it a bunch and kill it, but there's this one emote that you learn in the game called Make Contact. And if you pay attention to it, the character does this fucking pose.
Yeah.
And it was the only way that the humans knew how to make contact with the Great Ones, because they for some reason responded to it. After 60 seconds, your character holds this pose and does this. And then after you do that for 60 seconds, you actually make contact with this creature, and it gives you something. I'm like, this is so fucking awesome! Holy shit! This game is the best! And it gives you a rune, I think. I can't remember exactly. It's one of those things that are really good for your character that make you do different things.
One of the rooms, yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's hold this L. So you switch hold this L.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That moment like solidified. Bloodborne is one of the sickest fucking games I've ever played. I love this game. And then you kill it. And you literally just murder it with fire.
Cute.
Is it the moon rune? I think it is.
It's the top right, so I'm gonna go all the way.
It gives you like way more blood echoes or something.
Fuck me.
Ah!
I should go to the town, actually.
The new Ghost in the Shell trailer's out? Oh no.
Oh, let's watch it.
Oh, we should watch it. Is it like a full trailer or is it just teaser stuff?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be teaser stuff.
Is it just another 30 seconds or 10 seconds or something?
If it's just like a teasery 10-second thing, so just watching some clip from the movie, then I don't give a shit. That was the most odd. Did you see the shot of her like uppercutting the guy?
In the water.
Yeah, so she doesn't do the spin kick like triple shot anymore. Now she does an uppercut triple shot, and then the shot, it would look cool, and then she came out of the
Keep going, you're right, base. Oh my god, somebody. Jesus.
She came out of the cloak, and I was like, what's wrong?
What? He was giving me the exact thing I needed to do. So just a little bit. Keep going.
Keep going right, basically. Go down the stairs if you see the path split by the stuff in that town. Keep going right.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I'm in the town, so if I see the path split, go into.
Oh, it's a 2-minute trailer, so it's official trailer 1. All right,
Let's do it.
all right, guys.
Watch it.
We're gonna bring it up.
You might want to pause it.
All right. I'm gonna save your state.
Or save your state.
Okay.
State your saves.
Save it.
Oh.
Save